This is the G.I. Joe Classified Series, Flint and Lady J. I picked up both these figures from Kal-El Collectibles. And here are Flint and Lady J out of packaging, and boy, these are two of the best figures in the G.I. Joe Classified Series line. If you have not started picking up figures from the Classified Series, well, I can't blame you, because it's just so difficult to acquire because of Hasbro's fantastic distribution of G.I. Joe figures all over the world. Oh my goodness. So I wouldn't blame you if you haven't picked them up yet, because you can find them in stores. But these two are the perfect jumping point into this series. And both figures are absolutely amazing. Let's start with Flint. Now, Flint has an updated look to his classic vintage uniform. It was all like a black shirt. He had some camo fatigue pants. He had combat boots that were just green. They made it brown this time, and they put some shin guards on him. They kept his shotgun, but it looks more like a Nerf shotgun than a real shotgun, which is fine. Futuristic looking weapons, that's what G.I. Joe is all about. He had these shells, shotgun shells, draped over his shirt, but now they've added some body armor on him. They gave him a pistol. The old G.I. Joe figure, the 80s G.I. Joe figure, did not have a pistol. It was a pistol, but it was molded in. There wasn't a separate pistol. And he had that huge backpack, which is no longer present in this classified series. I actually like this look. I love the fact that you can remove the beret and reveal his undercut, shaved, military-styled, like a fancy looking hairstyle, like kind of a Bucky Barnes vibe going on. I do love the fact that we're getting this new updated look for Flint, and he looks amazing. So very minimal weapons. Both weapons do store in the holsters right there. This one can also store right here. I thought that was pretty cool. Articulation for the figure, double ball joint neck. This one is on a hinge and a ball joint. Base of the neck has a ball joint. The torso, I believe, is also on a ball joint. Shoulders, they have butterfly joints. In and out, forward and backward, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Wrists can swivel and go in and out. This one goes up and down. Drop down, ball joint. Yeah, hips, forward, backward, do the splits. Have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, calf swivel, and the shin guards are properly glued on or molded in properly, not like Duke. The boots go up and down, or the feet, and have the rocker pivot. If at all, my only complaint is the brown boots. I wish they could have turned it into military green, regular issue boots. That's what he was in the old toy. It kind of makes him look like he's wearing sneakers and he's going off the softball game. Kind of does a little bit. I don't know what's giving me that vibe, but overall I do like this new aesthetic for Flint. I definitely think he's a great figure. He's one of those you need to have if you're building your G.I. Joe lineup. This figure is going to get a 9.5 out of 10. On to Lady J. Lady J is the gem of the wave. These two figures are packed with the dark colored Blue Cobra Commander. I think Lady J is the best out of the three. Oh my goodness. I love the female figures that Hasbro's been dishing out with the classified series. It's a shame I still haven't gotten the Baroness, but I will get her soon. This figure is looking absolutely fantastic. She has her trademark. I mean, this is an iconic weapon for Lady J. The javelin, like spear. 2 javelins for this figure, which makes sense. One has to be stored in the back. She can't just have one. The old toy just had one. It was like a gun javelin back in the day. And you could actually still do that. You could make like a gun javelin right here. Like the Nerf gun right here would launch javelins like. And her javelins, what I do like about it, or spears, is they have interchangeable tips. Just be careful you don't break off that tip. It kind of reminds me of the old lightsaber tips where the blade had and you insert it in the hilt. It also comes with a grenade and kind of like Hawkeye, if you don't want to keep the grenade on. I do prefer just having the spears, I don't know, modern spears. You can put the grenade at the tip of the gun. The gun kind of looks like a grenade launch. It's like a huge hole in it. I mean, well done, Hasbro, putting Nerf guns. Okay, the backpack does fit in nicely here through the strap and onto the back. What's interesting about this backpack, it does have this, it's flexible scope. It has a hinge here, has a hinge here, and has a hinge right here. And you can actually put it on her eye. You just have to twist the head just a little bit. And she can have like a guidance scope to throw her javelins, like a Cobra Commander and Destro. So that's pretty cool. You can actually store this one here. And with all her accessories, right there, you can store everything. So that's, I thought, was pretty cool. One last bit of accessory is she does come with a wig. No, it's not entirely a wig. You can give her a cap, but you'll have to remove that bit of hair because I'm pretty sure they couldn't fit a cap over this this type of hairstyle. And she'd look like how she looked like in the action figure. The action figure had a cap on. I think it was a black cap or a black and green cap. This is more of a blue Converse cap, I suppose. I don't know. So you could do that, but I do prefer Lady Jaye like how she looked like in the cartoon without the cap. So I'm going to keep this wig on. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It's a nice, ingenious way of giving you two kinds of head sculpt without really messing up the hair and putting the cap on. I think that solves the problem right there. So articulation for the figure's got a ball jointed neck, a ball joint on top that's on a hinge, ball joint at the base of the neck. It's got a ball joint upper torso and a ball joint midsection right there. They've got butterfly joints. Arms can go in and out, forward and backward. Bicep swivel and double jointed elbows. What's interesting about these elbows, you don't see the pins anymore, not like Flint. I thought this was pretty cool. Double jointed elbows for female figures is a rarity for Hasbro, and I'm glad they're doing it with the classified series. Hips are on drop down hinge ball joints. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, even the knees, they don't see any more of those pins right there. So interesting that Hasbro has been doing this new technology for the female figures. Calf swivel, feet can go up and down and have the rocker pivot. So detail wise, I think this is classic Lady Jaye uniform, that green jumpsuit. Same goes for Flint. Both figures still retain their classic uniform, their classic look, but done in a modern take with more suited technology and aesthetics. Lady Jaye is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. A couple more things I forgot to point out with Lady Jaye. She does have a small hunting knife. You put it on a holster on her belt, and she is missing that sort of, I don't know, vintage camcorder. It had a strap on. In the old toy, you'd strap it on her as like a small video camera recorder. I don't know about that, which is fine if you don't. If she doesn't have it now, I think this new scope, I think replace that, or I don't know, a better looking backpack. I'll take this over that video camera recorder anytime. So there you have it, folks. Absolutely amazing figures from Hasbro G.I.Joe Classified Series. Flint and Lady Jaye's. Just stellar figures. Two of the best figures in the line. Absolute must-haves for the G.I.Joe collectors out there. Especially if you love this new 6-inch scale, the 1/12 scale. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think of these figures. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the very end of the video. And what review of Flint and Lady Jaye would this video be if we did not do this very tender and intimate moment between these two figures? You knew I was going to do this. Anyway, thanks for watching.